Hey, gaming geeks and foodie freaks.
Red.
We've discovered the best of both worlds at a next-gen arcade called Nerdvana Food Spirits.
You're in first.
I'm in first.
Oh, you're awesome. Here, you can nibble on gourmet bites with a cocktail in one hand and a game controller in the other.
It's a really cool place.
Remember the old 80s arcades when Pac-Man and Donkey Kong were all the rage? Nerdvana is like that, but this is on steroids, with bits and bytes of gaming culture everywhere you turn, and game consoles on every table.
You can come and play, just hang out with your friends.
Just pick out a paddle and play retro games from back in the day, or venture into uncharted realms, all on the house.
I'm not sure what games they're playing. There are games in there from my childhood which I'd like them to play.
The odds are really stacked against me here. You guys do this for a living.
You're doing great, though.
So where did your love of gaming
So
start?
my dad brought an original Atari into our house when I was 6 years old.
My dad was a huge nerd, literal rocket scientist. He built my first computer for me when I was really young. And he literally built it.
Oh my gosh. So how many hours a day do you guys do this?
6.
It depends. It
Seriously?
really depends on how busy we are.
Probably 3 to 6.
And we have like these rigs set up at home where we can play side by side.
Their digital and real-life romance began back in high school.
Do you remember the
I
first
guess.
game that we played all the way through together?
Final Fantasy.
It was the original Final Fantasy on the 8-bit Nintendo. So this was 7 generations of video game consoles ago.
They said it wouldn't last. This restaurant adventure was sparked by a similar concept Randy discovered on a business trip to Australia.
It was a bar that was all video game themed.
We came back from Australia and he said, hey, I went to this cool thing. And I was like, that would be amazing.
People love video games, and some people love video games like to drink.
They connect cocktails and gamers at this space age style bar, taking mixology to the next level with this Bloody Mary served with breakfast and lunch, all on a stick. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's amazing. There's something amazing for kiddos too. This monstrous milkshake, rated E for everyone, is doubly delicious with twin skewers of brownies and chocolate-covered fruit.
I love Nerdvana. I think I was in here like 5 times last week.
One big reason, the food.
We definitely didn't want the menu to feel like an afterthought. We wanted it to really center around the food and drinks.
Most dishes are designed to eat with a joystick in hand, like Nerdvana's nano-sized chicken fried steak. Plump fillets dominate this multiplayer plate with fluffy mashed potatoes, cream gravy, and a side of charred jalapeno corn. Venture into a brave new world with the legendary blackened pork chop, pumped up with cherry chutney sauce. Or play your cheat code and get the multi-level S'mores Duval.
I don't know if you noticed this dish.
Yes, the way the moves are. He's talking about the Hadouken beef, an appetizer with an insider secret. Chances are your kids know exactly what it is. Where do you get the name Hadouken?
From a famous Street Fighter move that Ryu does, a character does his famous fireball blast.
That blast move is mimicked in tender prime beef fillets, seasoned on both sides with a house blend of salt, black peppercorns, and garlic powder. The steak is seared in a smoking hot pan, getting its own fireball blast from a spicy house-made sauce.
Now from here it just gets real fiery.
Those spices are sizzled deep into the beef. Oh, look at that.
Now,
Beautiful. Now for that clue to the secret game move. It's all in the plating.
Downwards and then to downward right, then it's a directional right.
Okay. The positions on the plate are directions to make the on-screen move. Time to taste that fireball steak. That is good.
Does that okay, great?
In a fun way. So come on, let's have some fun. Release your inner nerd at Nerdvana.
Well, everybody here is wonderful. The food is great. What's not to like about it?